Where are you guys? Hello? Hello? Pixel? Hello? Hello? Where are you? It's so dark in here.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Here you are.
Hello, Froggie.
Yeah.
What's that sound?
I don't know. It might have been a zombie or his own had gas.
Well, you should address the guests.
Well, the guests here, they must be dead quiet because it's really dead in here. For all you zombies watching right now, we're reviewing The Walking Dead episode 4 rendition. So for those of you who've not seen this episode, which is this ended, go watch that because this is the recap, and I just tell you everything that happened in the show.
And give your opinions on it.
Yep, my opinions. My opinions are not facts. Therefore, I will not be hurting your feelings.
Because facts don't care about your feelings, but opinions are not facts.
But frogs do.
Our feelings.
Frogs care about your feelings. I'm your bro. I'm cuddly and cute.
Like my blanket.
Yeah, your blankie.
Anyway,
so basically, it's funny that you have a blanket there because usually a blanket's for like a protection, and that's what I realize. Everybody who loves Daryl Dixon, they want to throw a blanket protection on this guy because everybody's afraid that Daryl's gonna bite the big one soon, and Daryl is the main basic focus of this episode. Last episode, he got separated. He wasn't in it whatsoever. Now, this episode...
Dale, where are you? Oh, wait, he's in this episode? We found him?
Yeah, the Reapers got him. Turns out Daryl's booty call from last season is a Reaper, Leah. She takes him hostage, throws him in the... they waterboard him, everything, the rag. And then they basically trying to break him. And this is really a throwback to the scene where the last time we saw him in a cage and stuff, on the ground and stuff, was basically back when they're in the Negan War, where he was locked up in a cell and everything. So it's really reminiscence of that, it's been a while since we've seen him held prisoner. And
it's normal relationship stuff.
Yeah, I know, I guess, right, So anyway, the Reapers have taken him hostage. He says, I'm not with these people. I just met him a week ago. Because they want answers, and she knows, and Leah knows that he's lying. She can tell they're lying. I mean, they were together for a couple months, living together. They were wearing flannel. They were in a cabin. They had shared a dog. They had so it was pretty good. So what's really great about this episode is we get to learn more about who the Reapers are and why they're what they're doing. And as predicted, the Reapers are batshit crazy. The Reapers, we learn, actually are a group of mercenaries. They served in Afghanistan, and when they came home, they felt basically neglected, like nobody cared about them. So they became mercenaries. They stayed together as an entire group, led by this guy. His name's Pope. Pope is the leader of this group, played by the guy who the actor who played John Locke on Lost. On here. Yep. Crazy guy. So they're pretty much they basically want to torture. It's basically they want to learn more, but they're mad because one of their guys was killed. One of the Reapers, their men. So they're questioning Daryl, and there's another guy in there too, and the guy's starts whispering. He's like, dude, prosecutor's like, I don't know who you are. Wink, wink, don't talk to me. Your people got me in this crap, So the guy gets it, and they pretty much torture the other guy. And I'm just thinking, Daryl's getting first class service because the girl he used to, have sex with is kind of lenient on him, so he's not really getting tortured much. Mm. She's trying to convince the people who she talked to that he's on their side. He could be an asset. They lost a guy. They're down a guy, so now they need someone. And Daryl is good. He's good at tracking and all that stuff. So, yeah, Daryl is actually in quite a pickle here. He's finally getting closure from the episode Find Me, because that's at the end of the episode. Leah is gone. Because Daryl, apparently couldn't commit. He left, and he came back at the cabin. She was gone. this is the cabin they were gonna leave Negan in. So Negan said, "Screw this! I'm not staying in the cabin by myself. I'm going to make this work." So anyway, and this is also where he got Dog. His dog's name is Dog. Yeah, weird. Yeah.
Solid name choice.
Yeah, because how he got caught by the Reapers is that he was hiding there, and then the dog went barking, and then next thing you know, he went over the hill, and he's calling, "Dog, where are you?" He's in the field, and then he sees the Reaper standing next to the dog, and then she took off her mask, and then he realized it was Leah. He's like, "Leah," he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Hey, I'm just walking through. I don't want nothing to do with you guys. I'm just trying to get through." And he's calling the dog, and the dog would not come to him. It stayed by her side.
Why? I don't know why you're judging the name Dog when you're a frog named Froggie.
Well, I'm not. Well, the dog's called Dog, not Doggy.
Well, yeah, but you're saying just those little letters make a difference?
They do.
Is that why you feel superior?
No, I feel cuddly and warm.
Anyway, continue.
All right. Okay. No, so yeah, is Daryl is being tortured and all that stuff. Finally, Daryl realizes he's got to give him something, because she's like, if you don't tell me something, they're going to kill you. They're going to torture you and all that stuff. So finally, he lies to her, and she believes it. She buys it. He says he goes in there, he gets basically as he tells her yeah, the big guy, aka Negan, talks too much. He won't shut up. The woman is the leader, Maggie, aka Maggie. Then there's a priest in there too with a shotgun. He just says that I only met him a week ago, and I'm not involved with them at all. We only came together because we mutual interest, get some food, and that's it. The guy. So while they're there, he's there. There's another body of one of the fallen Reapers. The one who basically we saw at the end of the other episode, we saw Gabriel shoot him. And the brother, and the guy, when we finally meet Pope, he brags about how you're such, everyone should be like this guy. This guy, he dragged his brother on his back, carried him on his back 10 miles. And anyway, so he's commending him and all that stuff, So then, Leah tells basically that Daryl hey, Pope wants to meet you. He's interested in meeting you. So then she's in the room. She unties the chair. The other two goons who were messing with with Daryl, they leave. Well, next thing you know, there's gasoline poured under the door, and Daryl sees this, and then they light a match, and all of a sudden the whole building's on fire. They're in. So then Daryl, quickly, he's trying to get him out of there. He gives her a shirt to cover, or she gives her a rag to cover her mouth. And then he basically breaks off a part of a door and uses that to bust open the windows, which were boarded over. And he basically he pushes her out, and then he saves her. And then he climbs up too. And then he's on the ground and he looks back up. He sees Pope standing there and the rest of the group. It was a test. The whole damn thing was a test. They wanted to see, if he could survive. And the guy says, "Trial by fire, and you burn brightly. You got out. You're welcome to join us. You've proven your worth, and stuff, And so they're all sitting around the campfire eating stuff, And the guys kind of don't trust Daryl, because Daryl seems kind of untrustworthy. And Daryl's just kind of buying his time. And he's like, "Oh, what the fuck am I gonna do?" Because he's separated from his group. And this is a whole. I gotta tell you this. These whole guys. The group of Reapers, they think they're the children of God. They're going smiting people. They're fighting a holy war that God chose them. That's why he calls himself Pope. Yeah, they're crazy. Even Leah's crazy too. Leah really treats him like a father. She's acts like a little girl in front of this guy.
Yeah, and normal in comparison.
Yeah. I mean, and even more compared to you. Right? Yeah. Anyway, so they're at a campfire, all sitting around eating food and stuff. And Pope talks to the guy, the guy who carried his brother back, the one that Gabriel shot. He's like, I only have one question. why are your wounds not on your back? Or I mean, why are they all on your back? Did you implying that the guy ran away. He didn't instead of going to the fight, he ran away. And so then the guy's like, I was doing whatever I explained. Anyway, we figure out the reason was really important. And he's like, Pope's like, I'm just messing with you and stuff. There's a guy, he passed the guy to the back, and the next thing you know, he's continuing his speech around the giant campfire, takes the guy and shoves his face right into the fire, and it just holds it there. You see his face melts off, he's screaming in pain, and it just turns into just bubbling. His face is bubbling, it's boiling, and then he dies.
Gnarly.
It is gross. It is I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they showed this. Yeah, so he's dead, and then Daryl's looking on like, I'm with a bunch of freaking people from the hills of eyes, the eyes of hills, or the hills of eyes, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so Daryl's like screwed. He's stuck with these people now, and he's like, so that's pretty much the episode. It was all about Daryl and the whole thing. And now he's stuck with the crew. They really didn't give a trailer for the next one, so I'm kind of excited to see what's going to go on next, because now I know who the Reapers are, at least, but the fact that they're crazy nut jobs. And the my only complaint with this Reapers of the whole entire season, it's so hard. Apparently nobody can get a shot off and kill these people. I guess they're military trained, so they're harder to kill. It just feels kind of weird. But it's like, Daryl's supposed to be a badass. He took out saviors. There's no saying that the savior, none of them were military trained or former, whatever. It seems kind of weird. It's like they're like, oh, they're badass. It's like, we got to make them really unstoppable. But I don't know what's going to go on, because Daryl seems like he still has feelings for this girl, Leah, and she clearly still has feelings for him as well. I mean, she helped him. She could have let him die, but she, basically went against Pope and said, like, he's useful, So, yeah. That's it for the early episode. Will Daryl stay with his crazy ex?
If I can ask a question, how did you feel about the episode? I know you said that moment was gnarly, but how did you enjoy watching this episode?
It felt really short. For being a 40-minute episode or 45 minutes without commercials, it just felt really short because it just went like, okay, we know this. You're going to ask questions. It's all about Daryl. It was kind of boring.
Slow pacing, huh?
It was fast paced, but it was just like, okay, you can tell it's completely filler. They just wanted, this was the episode just to say who the Reapers are, and we finally get the big reveal. And I was like, oh, okay. I could have guessed they were military people. They were crazy.
Oh.
And that guy, John Locke, has been appearing in a lot of things. He was in Resident Alien last year.
Yes, I remember.
Yep, he was the alien hunter. Now he's the crazy mercenary leader. Calls himself
He's a
Pope.
great actor.
He is a great actor. I apologize. I forget what his name is.
Me too.
Yeah.
We need Zach here. Zach is our name man. He remembers every name.
So,
but anyway,
like I said, this was, this rendition is basically, gives more context to the Reapers, and and Daryl finds himself more closer to the fire in more ways than one. It's an average episode. I give it 3.5 out of 4, or actually out of 5. So, that being said, I hope to see the next episode, and I'll see you guys next week, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be on the lookout for the next recap and review of The Walking Dead here on Comic Book Puppets. I had better go because it sounds like I can hear something. Froggie, hold me.
I'm trying to.
Ah!